33, Claxton.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Wembanyama out there with Cobb. And it's Paul in at point guard. Pass to Cobb. Vassell outside. MP inside. Finney-Smith's there. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Now here's Schroeder. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Ooh, poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Bogdanovic, and he buries his first look.
Plays so big inside. I mean, Bogdanovic uses his frame so well.
Paul passes to Vassell. Here's MP. And here's Paul. Wembanyama, high post. Over Claxton. Wembanyama, no good. Thomas against Vassell. Thomas passes to Claxton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Claxton. And both free throws good for Claxton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Vassell passes to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. MP, a screen on Claxton. Here's Vassell. Nice shot from the wing.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Claxton can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Inside, here's Cobb. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Stolen by MP. Here's Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's hard to think of anyone who's honed his craft more than CP3, still giving those defenders fits.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game now. That's good from Paul. Paul hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Schroeder against Paul. Outside Bogdanovic. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
Smart move feeding Bogdanovic here. A guy who is ready to fire off a shot at any moment.
MP left side. Claxton with a rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vassell outside, from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
And last year, they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
Here's Finney Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he drops it first. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. It's both from the stripe. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. Pass to MP. Now here's Vassell. Back to Cobb. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Thomas outside. Back to Schroeder. Down low. Ooh, it's blocked by Cobb.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Shot clock at 5. Releases.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Brooklyn, no good that time either. The kick out to Paul. Vassell outside. Second chance effort. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Back to Schroeder. Oh, there's the alley. And Claxton throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Claxton against MP. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Schroeder. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Here's Schroeder. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
San Antonio leading. MP outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Thomas against Vassell. Now Schroeder. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Barnes is checked in. Paul passes to Sohan. Knocked loose. Cobb. Rebounded by the Nets. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Ball finds Barnes. Here's Cobb. No good off the glass.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Bogdanovich. Sohan with a rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look, just couldn't find the mark.
And now the Nets on the break. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Schroeder. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Screen by Claxton, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Pass to Thomas. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Paul. Here's Schroeder. Here's Claxton. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
On the court.
Here's Claxton. Sinks the tray. He's got 11.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Cobb. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. Jones against Simmons. Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. MP, the flush.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Nets trail by 11. And there's the lob. And Claxton throws it down.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Cobb. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Simmons against Jones. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. He goes up. Oh, look at Wemby covering some ground with those long strides.
Defensively, the raw instincts of MP help him guess right. And he gets them out and running.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
You know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Pass to Branham. And here's Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. The kick out to Cobb. 6 to shoot. Here's Branham. Thomas defends. Spurs need to get one up here. And stolen by Claxton. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Simmons against MP. Here's Thomas. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Thomas has got his first 2 points of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks put together a nice one. He finished with 19 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if he keeps going tonight. Brian?
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Nets trail by 7. 3-on-3. Thomas passes to Simmons. MP with the block. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Ben Simmons. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Jones. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. Outside Schroeder. Finney Smith, a screen. There's the triple. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism. And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Schroeder passes to Thomas, to the middle. Outside Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 4. Here's Thomas for 3. It's rebounded by Cobb. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Back to Vassell. Schroeder against Paul. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. And Vassell with the lay-in. Vassell's got 12 points.
Well, you gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Back to Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Paul. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cobb's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Paul. No good. Good D by Finney Smith. Nets trail by 8. Right side Schroeder. Shoots over Vassell. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder.
Yeah, he was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal call. Teams.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
The free throw no good for Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. The way he moves, it's unreal.
San Antonio leading by 8. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Schroeder. Here's Paul. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Thomas outside. Back to Schroeder. And he can't bank that one in.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
MP with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Nets trail by 11. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Finney-Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Outside Schroeder to the inside. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Paul. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Paul's got 7 points.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Outside Bogdanovich. Finney-Smith, a screen. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, bullying his way in. Bogdanovich showing the strength.
Wembanyama, screen on Schroeder. Paul for 3. The shot misses. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the San Antonio Spurs.
Give them credit, they just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. Actually made the game kind of Kenny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved it. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the comment.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Wembanyama against Schroeder. Back to Paul. MP right side. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Schroeder with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Bogdanovich up top. Can he keep it going? And again, it's Brooklyn.
All it takes is a few shots to fall, and Bogdanovich is in his bag, and he is feeling it.
Paul passes to MP. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Claxton. Outside Paul. Cobb with it. Finney-Smith's there. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nets trail by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo!
Thomas outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And man, can we discuss the great work he's done at the line tonight?
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Vassell right side. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Here's Thomas, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on MP.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Paul. He has 7. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Now MP. From the low block. Tries again. Getting it done inside. MP.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. Corner shot. That's good on the jumper. Thomas has got 9.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovich? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Schroeder against Paul. Outside Cobb. Over Finney-Smith. MP. That one's good. 14 points for him.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
To the paint. Out to Schroeder. Back to Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 6. Knocked away. And the officials call a traveling violation. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
Checking out San Antonio, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
The Spurs have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Johnson finds MP. They double up Cobb. The kick out to Johnson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
You also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Spurs lead by 7. Here's Paul. He's got 7. And they double up MP. Launches it. The shot by Johnson, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Brooklyn making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Nets trail by 7. Simmons, the pass to Claxton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And he's going for the lob! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Outside Johnson, outside Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Claxton a screen on Jones. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Inside, here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Cobb. Second chance shot. And it's MP. Cleaning up the miss.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Nets trail by 7. And here's Simmons. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Claxton can't get it to go. Jones in the post. Simmons defending.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Vassell. MP, a screen on Bogdanovich. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 15.
Well, offensively, Vassell is just relentless right now. And that energy is such a lift for his whole team.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Jones. Johnson with a bucket. He's got 7.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Oh, got a piece of it. Vassell passes to Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Jones, the pass to MP. That shot off the mark. Good D by Simmons. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. Spurs lead by 6. So on the floor for San Antonio. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Cobb is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. The kick out to Cobb. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Johnson. Over Cobb. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
To the middle. Claxton with the block. Thomas against Vassell. Johnson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And again, it's the Nets missing. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Barnes passes to MP. And it's off from three-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by MP. And Claxton throws it down.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
To the wing on the left. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. There's the three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Schroeder. And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Nets trail by 4. He's checked in for Barnes.
Get in there.
MP.
Tipped. Wembanyama, pass to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Stolen by Vassell. Here's Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Plenty of space. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And it's Thomas off the drive. And he makes it.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Cobb on the wing. Over Claxton. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 6. Schroeder, a screen on Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Over Thomas. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Wembanyama against Schroeder. Here's Thomas. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he's going for the oop. Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Thomas with the ball. Claxton a screen on Vassell. And here's Thomas from the arc. Nails it from 3. Thomas has got 20.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Vassell outside. Yep, count it. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Thomas outside. Over Vassell. A tad short, but it's good off the... And so it's San Antonio with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.